Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paycor Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On the ready. 69, Panther 11. 60 Vikings, 6 ready.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. Now, this defense for the Bengals, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 4. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Got a man right side and sharp. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll look to throw. This is Smith to the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Saints 1st down.
Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
Given 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. You talk about this Bengals defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now they've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 10 yards, good for his Saints, 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Haynes. And he's got it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It's a nice pickup at 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Go. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year and 12th overall. And the Bengals use the only turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
7. Saints nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Okay.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Shot. Go.
The quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
For the Saints.
His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football, all right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Let's go.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down.
Come on. Come on. Cougar 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Looking to throw. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
Panther 11. Get it? 19, Tiger, 19.
Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Fernandez. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 36 yards on the play.
And as you saw right there, this has got a pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
65 catch.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. Looking deep here for Chase. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Ready? Let's go now.
Now a give, right side. McClain. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On the double.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Now they'll change things up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He finds his man, complete. It's Fernandez. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
And less than a yard.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that 1st down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Here we go. Catch, go.
Going quickly out to the right side. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Check, Panther.
They'll run on 1st down. McClain. And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23. The Bengals in a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now a handoff running for the middle. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, right?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Ready.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Let's go.
Back to throw. Haynes. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On the set.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer.
2nd and 9 now. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Ready.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
19. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready.
They're going to look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
7-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Ready.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started. The way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10.
76 Viking 18.
Looking to throw. Haynes. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. A great play there. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
19 strikes, 19.
2nd and 2. And this one is incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Cougar 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, cut 19, cut 19.
They'll set up to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
They throw it out right complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Yeah. Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
70. Go Streets.
On 1st down, McLean. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Okay, break.
They'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Street. Bronco 80. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Haynes going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Jamar Chase, 28 yards. And the Bengals continue to pull away here in this first half.
Makes the score.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half.
For Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Take over first and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
A lot of incompletions on first and second down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
19, 18, 17, cut 19, cut up.
They'll set up a throw. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Waste of time.
2nd and 10.
Dragon 60. 2. 19. Panther 60. 18. Rattler. 18. Rattler. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Looking to throw. Haynes. He's going to let it go again. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Get it. Ready.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. We saw this franchise do this back in the 09 Super Bowl. The Saints will start the second half with an onside kick. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee
And he can't escape, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
the last run went so well for them. Maybe they should have just handed it off right here, too. Instead, the quarterback ends up keeping it, and the defense is right on it and wipes away the yardage gained on the last snap.
Yeah, they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
And
now they'll shift things around. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Here's 3rd and 10.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Here we go. 18. Cowboy 80. 19 tight. Warrior 70. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Back to throw. Haynes. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And that is exactly what you needed defensively. It's a long road back from here, but that's a good start to the second half as they force a punting situation and a 4th down.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
They're going to try and throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Saints will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Check smash. Check smash. Hey, smash Broncos.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll drop to throw. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 10 yards, good for his Saints, 1st down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a 1st down.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Here we go. Here we go. Panthers 60. Panthers 18. Pioneer. Mustang 19. Warrior 70.
Motion left, Smith. They'll look to throw again. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot. Backed up.
Trap 50, trap 50. 79 Broncos.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Go, Reed, go. Street, street.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Cougar 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Dragon 60.
Off the play fake. Haynes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Haynes. The 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Give him 30 yards there.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
They'll run on 1st down. McLean. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up
19
2nd and 12.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
16-yard line.
Alert, alert. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. McLean. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great effort there. With his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Bengals open the lead up to 34-0. McPherson now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Bengals 35, Saints nothing. Evan McPherson.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 8, check mash, 18, Pioneer.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But 3rd down coming up. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Smith will come in motion right. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, New Orleans. Elijah Higgins, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. The extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Saints 7.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They won more. Here comes an onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, not that giving up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. 67 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. McClain. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 33-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Now a give right side. McClain. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Lions. Come on, set.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll get this down to the 10. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. From 10 yards out. And the Bengals are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Cup 19. Cup 19. Dragon 60.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Ready.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. This is Higgins. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches at the 42-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 18 Cup 79 Broncos.
Back to throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
15 yards.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
They got 29 yards that time. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking left sideline is complete. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
1st and goal.
Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Okay, ready? Let's go now. Ready, ready?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's their quarterback with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Saints get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Ready, ready, ready.
On 1st down. McLean. 20, 5, and he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. A big play there, 46 yards. And the Bengals have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
On the set.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They're both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
That's Buffalo 18, Mustang 19. 19 tight, 19.
Now back to throw. He sets to fire deep. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Here's a quick throw caught by Higgins. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. He'll try to do it himself. The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. Wait a second. That's got to be a mistake. They declined it.
That doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, it doesn't at all because you want that penalty. All right, they just picked up a 1st down, right? You want the penalty.
I am so confused right now. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Now they'll change things around before the snap. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds out near the 45 at the 44. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fool them with the inside run.
47-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He will find his man Chase complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
27 yards.
A very solid gain of 27.
1st down.
Hold it ready.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Here we go.
Up the middle they go. McClain, they're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
65, Cap. Viking, 18. Ready.
From the gun on third down. Haynes. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Let's go now.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days. All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now a 2nd and 6. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there.
And the Saints.
7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
And this is going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now a give, right side. McLean. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 134 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into?